Okay, so let's say you're like checking out the AI agent store,
Right.
right? And you're thinking, I kind of want to build my own agent.
Yeah.
Well, get ready because we're diving deep, deep into Haystack.
Okay.
It's this open source framework. It's kind of become like the thing for developers who are making AI applications,
Right.
especially ones that use these large language models, LLMs.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about them.
Yeah, LLMs for sure, they're everywhere. And the cool thing about Haystack, I think, one of the really cool things is that it's open source, right?
Right.
So that means it's not like, locked away in some tech giant's, secret vault or something. It's out there for everybody.
It's accessible.
It's accessible, exactly. So you could have, independent developers. You could have research teams. You could even have, somebody just kind of tinkering around in their garage, as a hobbyist.
Yeah.
And they can all kind of like play with it, contribute to it, and really build amazing things.
Yeah.
So it's like a shared playground. But what kind of amazing things are we talking about? Like, what's possible?
Yeah.
The outline I have here mentions like question answering systems and like semantic search engines. That sounds pretty intense.
It is. It is powerful stuff. So, I mean, imagine like you're a lawyer and you've got, just mountains of legal documents to go through.
Right.
Trying to find like very specific precedents. A Haystack-powered AI, it could like understand your query, even if it's really nuanced and complex.
Yeah.
And then it can go and pinpoint the exact document, even the passages within those documents that are most relevant.
Whoa.
And that's the power of these things called retrieval augmented generation pipelines.
Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a mount.
Retrieval augmented generation pipeline.
Yeah, it's one of the core features of Haystack, I guess.
So break it down for me. Like, what is that? How does that work? Okay, so think of it this way. You've got a brilliant writer.
Yeah.
And that's like the large language model. That's the LLM.
Okay.
But they have no memory, right?
Okay.
So retrieval augmentation is like giving that writer access to a massive library.
Wow.
All your data. So instead of just like spitting out, generic text, the LLM can actually pull specific facts and insights from that library to produce truly like informed responses.
Oh, that makes sense. So it's not just about generating text, right? It's about generating the right text.
Right.
That's meaningful. So I see why they call it retrieval augmented.
Yeah.
But what about this semantic search engine thing?
Yeah.
How's that different from just like what I use every day on the internet?
That's a great question. So think about when you type a question into like Google or Bing or whatever you use, right? It's mostly just looking for keywords, right?
Yeah.
A semantic search engine goes deeper, though. It tries to understand the intent. Like, what do you really mean? The meaning behind your words, so you get results that are actually relevant, not just pages that happen to contain those same words. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's a smarter search.
Exactly. Yeah, much smarter.
Okay, so if I'm hearing you right, Haystack gives you the tools to build applications that can understand these really complex questions. They can go through tons of data.
Yes.
And then, like, give us the answers or insights that we're looking for.
Exactly. And here's the other cool thing, is that Haystack plays really well with others.
Oh, really?
So you can, like, integrate it with, OpenAI's language models, Hugging Face transformers. I mean, you name it, it probably works with it.
Wow.
It's like having all the best ingredients in one kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ready for you to cook up something awesome.
So, like, why would I use this versus going straight to OpenAI, let's say?
Right. So OpenAI is awesome, right?
Yeah.
For like raw language generation. But Haystack is all about building full applications. So it gives you the structure, gives you the pipelines, it gives you the tools to, manage the data, connect different components, all the things you need to go from I've got a cool idea to I've got a system.
So it's more comprehensive.
It's like the difference between having like, a toolbox versus just one really fancy hammer.
Yeah. The power's in the whole toolkit, not just the one tool.
Exactly. Yeah.
So how does this fit into like the AI agent store? Like, what's the connection?
So think of Haystack as the engine that could power a lot of the agents that you would find in a store like that. It gives developers the framework to build agents that can, not just chat and generate text, but also actually perform tasks. like research information, analyze data, even control other software applications.
So this is like the brains behind some of these like really smart agents. This has been a fascinating deep dive
Yeah.
for anyone listening who wants to like unleash their inner AI developer. This sounds like the place to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a tool that has huge potential. And who knows what kind of problems you could solve with it.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
exciting to think about. And for anyone listening who wants to jump in, AIagentstore.ai is a great place to start.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all the time we have for
All
today.
right, thanks.
See ya.
See ya.